Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video where I just got attacked by a horde of gators which contain the Sun Gator. So I was actually lucky enough to be able to get a sample of that guy. That was the first time that I've actually ever found it, so I took advantage of it. And you can see the a whole bunch of the black paws here on the upper portion of the HUD, and yeah, let's leave it at that. But anyway, welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. Hopefully you guys are having a lot of fun with whatever games that you guys are playing. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the three things that we're going to be going over today, and that is going to be where you guys can actually go ahead and find Madame Nazar for today. The next thing we're going to be talking about is all the different collection sets and their current cycles. And then last but not least, we're going to go over all the daily challenges. First, the list, and then over them in extensive detail, so you guys can actually earn as much gold as possible here in Red Dead Online. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with right where you can find Madame Nazar for today. And Madame Nazar's location is going to be up here in the Grizzlies East, pretty much right next to O'Crea's Run. Right here is where you're going to be able to find her, making the fast travel destination of choice at Emerald Station, or if you can get your camp a little bit closer, or if you own the Moonshiner Shack right here in New Hanover, this will be your fastest and closest fast travel destination. If this is the only thing that you guys actually came here for today, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel. It shows your support for these types of videos. It tells me that you want me to continue making these types of videos, and honestly, it just really helps me grow here on YouTube. So spend that couple seconds and like and subscribe down below. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to the different collection sets and their current cycles. Anything that involves using the field shovel is going to be a completely random dig site of the specific set that you're actually looking for. So if you're going after the coins today, you might not necessarily find the coin at all that you're looking for today, or you might find 5 of the coin that you're looking at for today. But if you're using some of the old guides, an example of that would be like the ones that are on my channel. There will be coins in those locations depending on what cycle you're actually looking for, but it's not going to be that specific coin. Now, if say it's a family heirloom, because not all family heirlooms do you dig up, but if it's inside of a house or wherever it might actually be, you're not actually digging up. It will be that in that specific spot every single time, every time that cycle comes up. I hope that makes sense. If you guys have any further questions, leave that down below. But if you guys want to know what the field shovel actually affects, it's going to be the lost jewelry, which will be a part of cycle number 4. We have the arrowheads at cycle number 2, family heirlooms at cycle number 5, coins at cycle number 5, and then fossils, which are exclusive to the PS4 as of right now, are a part of cycle number 4. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the next 4 sets. The next 4 sets, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. You can actually save a few of them if you want prior to selling, but make sure that at all times you guys pretty much only have like 5 or so collectibles in your satchel, because if you're going with any type of collecting, you never know if you're going to get multiple ones, especially when you guys are going after the random dig sites. So American Wildflowers, there's 3 total sets every single day. Those are going to be a part of cycle number 4. We have the tarot cards at cycle number 2. The antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 2. And then last but not least, we got the bird eggs at cycle number 4. Lots of 2s and lots of 4s for today. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, and that's going to be talking about the daily challenges. Let's go ahead and go over the list, and then we're going to go over them in detail. And if you guys have any further questions regarding any of them, leave that comment down below so that I can do my best to help you guys out, or somebody else can actually do that as well. All right, let's go and do this. Daily challenges, daily challenge roll, general challenges first. So 10 animals killed with a bow, 5 canned food eaten, 3 cooked seasoned mutton, 2 gang hideouts cleared, 20 non-player enemies looted, 5 oregano picked, and then visited a shop in Valentine, which these 2 will be really close together for today. Bounty Hunter roll, we have 2 bounties brought in from New Austin posters, 2 bounties tagged with tracking arrows, 2 bounty targets taken down with bolas. We have Trader roll, 3 donated deadly predator carcasses or skins. We got 2 goods sold to a distant buyer, 6 large animal carcasses donated to crypts. Collector roll, we got 3 antique alcohol bottles found, 3 collectibles found with a shovel, and then 3 family heirlooms found. We We have Moonshiner roll, a distance of 48.27 by Moonshine Wagon while on a mission. And then we got 2 Moonshine Bar, drunken player interactions, and then 2 times play with the band for 2 minutes. And then last but not least, we got the Naturalist roll. We got 2 blending tonics crafted or used, 3 desert animal samples taken, and then 2 hardy tonics used when too hot or too cold. All right, you guys have the opportunity of earning 11 gold bars every single day, 5 from completing all of the daily general challenges, and 6 gold bars from completing all of the daily roll challenges. There is in total 15 daily roll challenges every single day. I don't know why people don't quite understand this, but as soon as you hit 9, it's locked out. You can't earn any more gold than that. You still can earn up to 11 gold bars, but that's just what Rockstar is doing, because otherwise, as they add more rolls to the game, it would make it way too easy for the daily challenges to make a ton of gold, which, let's be realistic, Rockstar only cares about making money, so that's why they haven't updated the game very much lately. Let's be honest about it. So if we make too much in gold, which many of us have, because the daily challenges are still relatively easy, and they just limit it. That's all it is. It's all about limiting how much gold you actually can make. So 6 gold bars, 5 gold bars. It's easier to actually complete the daily roll challenges because you have an opportunity to choose which ones you guys would like to participate in, and which one suits or which ones are easier for you as a Red Dead Online player. So there is 15 total. The best way to get that is to make sure that you guys have all of the daily or all of the rolls purchased and be at least a rank 10 in each of those rolls. The 7 daily general challenges are going to be the same for everybody each and every single day. And it does not matter what type of Red Dead Online player you are. They're going to have to be completed regardless if you want that bonus. If you don't want the bonus, then by all means, just complete a couple and that will continue the streak. But in order to get up to 11 gold bars or 0.5 gold per daily challenge, make sure that you guys completed at least 1 daily challenge, preferably more, for at least 21 days in a row, and then maintain it going forward after that. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the daily general challenges for today. We got 10 animals killed with a bow. That's really not that difficult. You could use explosive arrows if you want. You could just kill them. Whatever, just use a bow, get them killed. And again, it does not matter which animals you guys go after. We got 5 canned food eaten. You guys can actually go ahead and go into your inventory and whatever canned food that you guys want. So I've bought a whole bunch of canned food over time and just eat 5 of these over time, or you can do them back to back and back to get that 0.5 gold. That one's a pretty easy one to go ahead and complete for the day. We got 3 cooked seasoned mutton. Pretty much any of the goats will give you guys mutton, so that's pretty easy to get. You can get them from out at Roskillar Fort, which is north of Tumbleweed, or you can get them in Emerald Ranch. There's a couple right next to all the cows and whatnot. There's cows, sheep, and ox and goats and whatnot there. 2 gang hideouts cleared. Now, gang hideouts, my circle that I like to do, or that I used to do a lot in the past, I don't really do it too much anymore. Twin Rocks is the first one. You're going to go here. It's rattlesnakes, something or another, right about there. You're going to come all the way down to Gaptooth Ridge at this location right here. You're going to come down to Gaptooth Reach, which is the mining facility. Sea of Coronado right here is going to be another one. Solomon's Folly, so just southwest of Benedict Point. Repentance Rock, pretty much just a little bit west of Fort Mercer. Then Fort Mercer itself, and then Jorge's Gap, pretty much right on the U, and then right back up to Twin Rocks. Just keep going around in that circle. The best that I've ever done was like 3 or 4 in a circle, and sometimes it's taken me an hour to get 2 of them found. So it really just depends if you're lucky or not. It's completely random. Let's go to move on to the next one. 20 non-player enemies looted. So if you guys can find actually a gang hideout, then this is going to be the easiest way to do it. Otherwise, you can go after like the poacher missions. That would actually work. The bootlegger missions, which are available through Madame Nazar, or like I said, the other ones are available through Harriet, or they actually spawn naturally throughout the world. So either one will actually work. So these 2 can definitely go together. Otherwise, you can just work on the non-player enemies looted. The non-player enemy looted, if you don't care about your current like honor and whatnot, then just go after Thieves Landing, which is south of Blackwater or Van Horn, north of currently where I'm at, or north of Saint Denis. Then we got oregano picked, and then visited a shop in Valentine. So Valentine is actually where we're going to be going in order to actually get all of the oregano. So if you guys actually come, it was oregano, right? Or was it oleander sage? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Oregano, okay. I was going to say, if it's oleander sage, it is not over by Valentine. So let's go over by Valentine real quick. So obviously you got to visit a shop. If you guys go to the butcher, then that one will... you don't even have to get off the horse at all in order to do that one. Otherwise, if you guys come right below the N here, there's actually 2 spots right about here that you can actually find some oregano. If you kind of come back behind this burnt down home right here, there's going to be a couple back here as well. You have another one that's pretty much going to be right about here. Then if you come over in this area, you're going to have some right on the train tracks right about here, and then another set right about here, and then another set over here. So those all spawn in like 2 to 4 in each of those locations, so getting 5 for today would be not a problem. And then, like I said, visit a shop in Valentine. Next on the list is going to be the Bounty Hunter role. It's the only role that does pay out additionally in gold, so that's fantastic. We've got 2 bounties brought in from New Austin posters. So you're looking at Benedict Point, Tumbleweed, or Armadillo. We have 2 bounty targets tagged with tracking arrows. This does require you guys to purchase a pamphlet. If you guys don't have the money to purchase the pamphlet, just skip it. It's kind of like the Toxic Moonshine that we had the other day. It's not worth it in the long run, to be completely honest, because you're going to spend $500 for the pamphlet, if not more. And then you got to go and spend time to actually get the ingredients that are required for the tracking arrows, just to get 0.5 gold bar, maybe once or twice a week. If it's worth it for you guys, then by all means go ahead and do it. For me, it's not really worth it. It's one that I pretty much always skip, because it takes a little while to do it anyway. 2 bounty targets taken down with bolas. Now this is one of my favorite ones because you can purchase these. You don't have to go ahead and pay an additional yada 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 for any type of pamphlet in order to use these. You can just use them. They do cost you $30. If you lose them, don't lose them and you're fine. So just take down 2 bounty targets with those and you'll be fine. The trader roll, we got 3 donated deadly predator carcasses or skins. So I guess if I would have looked at the daily challenges, I could have skinned a couple of the hides off of the alligators that we had that I killed earlier, or right before this video, and I could have actually stocked up on those and donated those to the camp. Otherwise, it's easier if you just put your camp down here in the bayou or in the Blue Water Marsh area, and then just go hunting for the alligators. We got 2 goods sold to a distant buyer, just 2 goods that you have to actually sell out of the 100 that are available. Preferably selling more because you just make more money. If you don't want to have the griefer potential, then make sure that you guys are just not selling all that many, and then you don't really have to worry about it. So try to keep as close to that 2 mark as possible. Now the only bad thing about doing a distant delivery is it does take like 10 to 15 minutes of time, which is a significant amount of time just to get half a gold bar. And then you gotta deal with griefers potentially. 6 large animal carcasses donated to crypts. That's going to be anything on the back of the horse, and it's got to be a carcass and not a skin. So unfortunately, the deadly skins will not count. So the alligator skins and bear skins will not count. But if you bring in like wolves or cougars or panthers, oh my, then you guys will actually get the credit for those because you're bringing in the whole entire carcass. Just don't skin it. The collector roll, we got 3 antique alcohol bottles found. Again, antique alcohol bottles for today will be a part of cycle number 2. The family heirlooms will be a part of cycle number 5. And then 3 collectibles found with the shovel. Now, that might be some of the family heirlooms, but not all of them. Coins and arrowheads are probably the best ones to go after with the field shovel to make sure that you guys get them. And a lot of the lost jewelry as well. Or the fossils, I guess, if you're on PS4. Moonshiner roll, we got 4827 by Moonshine Wagon traveled on a mission. That was all of those, right? Yeah, okay. Basically, this is going to be equivalent to 2 deliveries of moonshine, so you do have about a half an hour between each of them, plus the time it takes you to do the deliveries, and then it also the time to ride back to start the next batch. So you're probably looking at about 50 minutes to an hour to get that one completed. Yes, you're going to make a little bit of money on top of that, and in between each of those productions of moonshine, you can do some of the other daily challenges, so it's kind of up to you. But you can make $500 from doing this today if you have the strong capabilities of making strong moonshine. and then you can make, you know, half a gold bar as well. We got 2 Moonshine Bar drunken player interactions. You'll have to do this with a friend or just some other random person. Both get drunk at anybody's Moonshine Bar. It does not matter whose. Then basically slap each other silly. Then we got 2 times play with a band for 2 minutes. Again, you don't have to do this at your own Moonshine Shack if you guys don't have a bar. Find someone like you can do this with, and then they can just play with their band for 2 minutes. So a total of 4 minutes is required. Last but not least, we got the Naturalist roll. So the brand new roll. We got 2 blending tonics crafted or used. Personally, I wouldn't buy any of the pamphlets from Harriet. I just think they're a waste of money. If they're free, then by all means get them. But anything that costs money from her, it's ridiculously crappy to still produce them, in my opinion. So I would just buy them. So crafted or used, just use them. It's going to cost you like $20-some a piece to actually buy them. But there you go. We got 3 desert animal samples taken. We had this one, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Pretty much just go down to, like I said, Roskilde Fort area and look for any of the pronghorns, the desert pronghorns, or iguanas or armadillos or anything like that, and you're going to be able to find a whole bunch of them down there. Desert animal sample ones are probably one of the easier ones of a group of set to actually complete. Then we got 2 hardy tonics used when too hot or too cold, so you guys will have to either craft these or buy them. Again, this doesn't come up very often, so I'd probably buy them. I think they are very expensive, but basically, if you go up north, don't wear any winter clothes, and then use that, and it'll be fine. Otherwise, go into the desert and wear winter clothes, and then use the hardy tonic. And that's all that you really have to do. But that is all the daily challenges done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding any of the daily challenges, by all means, leave a comment down below so that I can do my best to help you guys out. I possibly can. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys, stay gaming.